Hi everybody, just connecting in the nick of time, a little bit of technical issues, but I think we're here, we're going live, and we're going to get right into it. So, doing buns and guns today. We need to warm up before we start to do activities that is going to tax the body a little bit more, whether it's through engaging more muscle groups or intensifying how we're using muscle groups or adding weights. So I've got hand weights to my side here, which I will incorporate. You can choose to use some if you have them. You can improvise using cans in grocery bags, or you can do the entire class with no weights at all. So start with your march, warming the body up. Again, always starting in a forward and back motion with the arms, and then eventually we'll get into some rotation. The knees are coming up a little higher, and we're just going to focus on posture for a second and make sure the shoulders are back, chest is open, taking in nice deep breaths. A couple of deep breaths in with the arms as well. And up. One more. Take those arms all the way down. And let's go into a little bit of a little jog. I've got my knees coming forward. If you don't like that, you can have your heels coming up towards buns, or you can continue to just march it out. Your choice. I've also got water beside me, so good idea to have that handy. Take water as you need it through the class, and remember to rehydrate when class is done. If you're wanting to add intensity, you can bring those knees up a little higher. So again, the intent here is to raise the heart rate, move the blood around, get the muscles warm. 4, 3, 2, 1, and into jacks. So it's full range with the arms, all the way up, all the way down. Landing softly with your legs, soft knees. If you don't like this move, take it to a low impact, or we can even just do heels out front. So lots of options. Find your favorite and keep moving. Couple more. 2 and 1, good. Into squats. So starting with forward view, you can see those knees staying aligned under hips, and then the feet under knees. Side view, as we go into the squats, it's about pushing the hips back, keeping the chest up, shoulders back, taking a check down, looking at your toes. Can you see them through the entire move? So that means we're not driving the knees forward. Squeeze on the way up. Squeeze your inner thighs together. Squeeze your buns. Keep the core tight. 4, 3, 2. Last one. Back into a jog. So maybe you want to switch it up on this one. Heels coming up to your buns. Again, the march is always an option. What we don't want to do when we're jogging is do this twisting side to side. So if you were actually running down a path or the road, it uses more energy to do sideways. So keep everything pointing forward. 4, 3, 2. Last one, and jacks again. Little options for the arms. Warm up through the shoulders. Land softly with those feet. Keep a micro bend in the knees. Low impact version. Still keeping the arms switching up and forward. 4, 3, 2, 1. Squats again. Sideways view always shows the form that we're trying to maintain here. So we're not coming forward and leaning over those thighs. We try to stay up with the chest and the shoulders. We can see the hips driving back, heels digging in, toes lifting slightly. 4, 3, 2, last one. March it out. Good work. I'm going to pick up my heavier weights. So I have got 2 options, 7 pounds and 5 pounds. So I don't want to bring all my weights up. So I'd start with heavier ones. At the beginning of class, they tend to do biceps at the beginning. So we're going to take our step back and in, switch sides, step back and in, curl, curl, curl. When you bring the hands down, slightly pass beyond your hips. Couple more at this pace, and we're going to slow it right down and add a knee dip. So on this one here, it's going to be down, lower the knee, bring it back in, up, down, up, step in, step back, dip down, come up, step in. Nothing has changed with the arms. The legs, we're making it a lot slower, adding the intensity of the down and the up. Really squeeze those legs. Down, up. Good. Upper arms squeezing into your upper body. Keep those elbows in close. Couple more. Down and up. Down and up. That was our last one. Good stuff. One weight in one hand. So, standing on your left leg, move the right leg back. Now on this one we want to try and make sure we don't open. So we don't want to open up to the right side of the room. I want to keep my shoulders and my hips facing down. So I let my weight come close to the floor and I come back up as I lift my right leg back. You might be wobbling, I'm wobbling. So we want to really ground that left foot, standing leg. Keep the knee soft, standing leg. Good. And it's your choice how much you lean, how high you lift that leg to the back. And notice, it's not really about that back leg. It's about the standing leg. That's the leg that's really working to keep your balance. Those muscles are really contracting. Let's do one more. All right. Walk it out. Ready? Land your foot. Bend that knee on the supporting leg. You switch sides. Weight is in your left hand. Left leg is lifting to the back. So we just pivot from the hip area. So you're choosing how far you lean. Maybe here and back up. Or maybe it's a fuller, deeper lean. Nose gets closer to the floor. If you are doing a bigger movement, go slower. Don't try to do the same move with the different intensity at the same speed. So the more I lean, the slower I want to go. Again, check that left hip. Make sure it's not turning to the left side of the room. Keep it facing down. Good. Can we do 2 more? Oh, the right leg is working. 1 more. Great. Picking up that second weight, still staying with the heavier weights, unless you feel like you want to go a little lighter or none at all. And now we're going to squeeze down and up as we squat. Down, squeeze up, down, squeeze up. Shoulders and press, shoulders and stand. Shoulders and press, shoulders. So we're gonna, see that? I changed the move on us. I decided to do something different. Come up, lift the knee with the arms, squat down, weights to the floor. I think they call that instructor privilege. Sometimes my mind changes things. Sometimes my mouth changes things and my mind wasn't ready. So this is what I intended to do. Lift the knee, squat down. Lift the knee, squat down. Lift the knee, squat down. Core engaged to lift that knee, not going fast. Up, down, send those hips back. Lift the knee, hips back, never letting those knees going over your toes. Up and down, up. 1 more side, lift and down. Really good. Okay. We're going to take those legs out. Now, you can let go of one weight if you'd like. You can continue to hang on to it just to add a little bit of tension. We're going to go into a side lunge. So right now, my feet are planted. I reach the hand down, bring it back up to the shoulder. I rise up, chest is open. So shoulder down, shoulder up. As we go into the deep squat, feel the stretch along the extended leg, but it's not straight. So keep a slight bend in that knee. Now I'm just going to move that leg in a little bit for the option of stepping in. Step out to your lunge, step in when you lift. This one, you might have to slow down a little bit and really watch your placement as you land that foot. Out and in. Let's change the arm. Press. Down to the foot, press up to the ceiling. Take even longer to do this. It's okay to not go fast. It's about control and form. Up. Really feel the stretch through that right side. Now we can lift that knee again. We've already done this. So we've done lifting the knee, pushing from the back. Now we're lifting the knee, pushing from the side. Getting as much core work as we can. But some of you might still be at our static lunge. That's good. 1 more. Good, shake it out. Ready to stand. And adjusting so we're working the second side. So to the floor, to the shoulder. That one leg stays extended, but never locked. Just check your feet. Sorry, I'm losing my balance behind me. Check your feet, toes stay out further than your knees. Squeeze those legs, bun squeeze when you stand. Now I'm just going to do a little adjustment with that foot because I'm going to take it into a more active lunge. Squeeze in together, step out, squeeze in together. We can change the arm. Press up. Take the time to feel that stretch. Left side of the body. If you want more, lift that knee to the front. Lift. Lunge. Lift. Lunge. Lunge. Watch your knee and toe placement. Let's do 4 more. 3, 2, last one. Good work. We're going to do our over row deadlift. So both weights, one in each hand. Place those feet under your hips. Do a little gentle bounce to ensure that our knees are slightly bent. Hinge at the hips. Row it up so the elbows are high and squeezing in. Extend. And then a deadlift where we stand tall, bring the shoulders back. So it's over, row, extend, deadlift. Keep the knees soft, squeeze up, deadlift. Core tight, elbows high, squeeze up. Over, row, extend, deadlift. Squeeze more through the buns, because I know you can, I know you can. Squeeze a little bit more. Make sure you don't lock those knees. And let's not go faster. Let's put our focus on form. So we have a nice flat back when we're hinging forward. Are we looking slightly forward in front of us, but not cranking the neck? Good. One more. And we're going to hinge over. Now, get ready to go lighter on weights. I think I'm going to have to. I'm going to try a couple, and then I might have to go a little lighter. So I open one up to the side, and the other to the side, and then I do 2 counts up, 2 counts down with both arms. So it's a single, and focus on your shoulder blades. Squeeze, and now both arms together. 2 up, 2 down. Single. Other side. Both arms together. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Up, up. Down, down. Single, single. Lift. Shoulder blade, squeeze. Good. 2 up, 2 down. Lift, lift. Slowly down. Single, single. It's going to be our last one. 2 up. Core tight. 2 down. Great work. Grab a quick drink. And the next move is lighter weights because we're going further away from our body. And I just need to get rid of something on my screen here. There we go. All right. So lighter weights. Tap it out side to side. We're going to take one arm across our body. So feel the difference when we start adding a rotation movement rather than up and down on the side or forward and back. You feel a lot more work. Maybe you're feeling the lower back working a bit more. Definitely side of the waist. Extend. Now reach a bit more. So actually do a little bit of a hinge there at the hips again. Reach out. Now turn and look at that arm as we pivot open at the elbow. So trying to maintain the arm at shoulder height the entire move while we move the body to face front, face back, leaning a bit. Arms getting tired. If it is, do it without weights. Can you give me one more? And bring it down. So I wanted to end that one a few before, And what I challenge myself to do, as long as it's safe, can I squeeze in one or two more? So even when I'm ready to stop, if you can squeeze in one more, go for it. Other side, start to come across your body. Notice when the elbow comes back, shoulder height. Lean a bit more. Doesn't change anything with your arm. What's happening is the hinge at the hips. And now we're going to open behind us. So the hinge is at the elbow. Open. Arm level with your shoulder. Good. Press forward. Hinge to the back. Getting to the point where I want to stop soon. So I'm going to say 3 more. 2 more. Last one. Good. Excellent work. Okay. Standing in a wide squat position. Starting to come down and up. No need to go fast. Notice at your lowest point, you can still see your toes. So no diamond shape in those legs. If you're a classically trained dancer, you may be able to, but we want to protect our knee joints on this one. So now it's feet wide, knees in a little closer to your hips, and we squeeze. That's where we put our intensity, on the squeeze. And we're going to take the arms out, curl in, out, curl in. Palms facing into your shoulders. Good. Can we keep a straight line? Elbow to elbow. Notice I didn't say straight line, hand to hand, because we don't want those arms straight. Even when we extend, slight bend in the elbow joints. Good. Chest stays up. Try not to lean forward. Squeeze more in the legs. 4, 3, 2. Keep the legs going. So they're a little stronger. Let's give those arms a rest if we need to. And by all means, adjust the weight, heavier, lighter, none at all. So arms out, we're going to curl into the chest, then open. Into the chest, then open. Squeeze those buns. Now this one, let's focus on the lower back. Ensure we're not swaying. So keep it straight, strong, core engaged. 4, squeeze the buns. 3, 2, last one. Good. Can we keep the legs going? So here's your option. Even just hanging those weights down and really focusing on the push up and the squeeze is good. And if you want more, you can bring the elbows up, palms facing into your body, and do a little bit of work on triceps. Very weak points on my body, so I might be letting go carefully of some weights or not doing as many. 4, 3, 2, last one. Oh, good work. Good, good, good. All right. Let's see what I want to do. I know what we want to do. We want to touch the toes back. Touch the toes back. We're going to hinge a little bit. And we're going to press out with our hands, palms facing up. Take those legs a little wider. Because we're going to go into a squat in between. Now you can leave it here. You're getting a lot of work with your squat down and up, and you're pressing out of the arm away from center line. or you can lift. Lift. If you're lifting a leg, lead with your heel. Squeeze the buns. Good. Still go down low in that squat. Lift, squat, lift, squat. 8, 7. Oh, she's counting slow. 6. Sometimes I do that. 4. Squeeze. 3. Squeeze. 2. Squeeze harder. Squeeze harder. 1 more each side. And we're done. Way to go. Weights down. Last sip. Little bit of balance work and then stretching it out. Okay. Way to go. So, we're just going to stand. Again, balance on one leg. Lift the knee and down and up and down. Touch the toe down if you'd like, or work on balance. And start doing a rotation. Noticing this will challenge your balance a little bit more. If you want the core tight, to help with lifting the knee, stabilizing the upper body. Standing leg, knee stays soft. And there's another option, leg lifting to the side when it comes down. 4. So, lots of variety. Maybe you're just doing the knee lift. Last one. Shake it out. Second side, stand on that leg, soften the knee, start to lift. Touching down or not. And if you're up to it and you want that balance challenge, you do that rotation. Good. Touch down anytime you need to. It's okay. Keep that standing knee soft. Maybe you do the leg out. There we go. A little bit of touching going on. That's okay. 2 more. Good. Last one. Oh, excellent, excellent. Inhale. And out. Shake those arms. Inhale. Shake those legs. Reach up. Up, up, up. Off the shoulders, off the hips. Try to come right off your heels. Keep those heels on the ground. But can you try to lift off of them? And did you just grow a few inches? Yes. Now, stabilize those feet. Bring those arms down. You're looking at the palms of your hands. Thumbs are up. And now pull away from your upper body. So you feel the stretch through the neck, shoulders. Bring it down, shake it out. Deep breath in. Flip your hands, and now when you bring them down, you're looking at the back of your hands. Lead with the heel of each palm. Again, press away from your upper body. Feel the stretch down the back of your arms. Press, press, press with the heels of each hand. Bring it down. And now come behind. Grab those hands. Grab elbows. Whatever, or maybe you just put your hands into your imaginary pockets. We want to squeeze the shoulder blades together and stretch through the chest. So front of the body stretching, really important. Shake it out. Bring one arm back, stretching for the triceps. So again, your free hand is supporting the stretching arm. It's not pulling, it's not pushing. It's just saying, hey, let's stay here and stretch. Good. I will support you. That's what it's saying. We don't want any injuries during stretching. So it's about feeling those muscles get a little bit longer when they're nice and warm, but not pushing past any limit where we feel pain or like we're going to have some sort of a overexertion injury. Okay, nice long stance, so a bit of an angle so you can see both legs. So toes straight ahead on both feet. Just do that check because the back foot often likes to go at an angle. And then widen your legs a little bit side to side. Good. Bend the front knee a bit more, lean into it. Now, back is straight, looking out on an angle on the floor in front of you. Keep the back knee slightly bent, and now really press the heel of that back leg into the ground. Should be feeling more intensity in the calf. We can always lift those arms to the front, but if this causes you any pain in your lower back, keep those hands on your thigh where they give you some support. Slowly bring those shoulders back over the hips, roll up onto the ball of your foot. Press your hips forward, sink down a little bit, hip flexor stretch. Press, squeeze, and bring the arm across your body. Don't let the shoulder come up to your ear, press it down and away. And maybe you can help by leaning the head away as well. And now we've got a nice open area, stretching the neck. Good, bring the neck up, release the arm. Step in halfway, hands on the back thigh. Sit back in that imaginary chair. Keep this front knee from locking, and we pull the toe back towards the nose. So again, feeling the stretch in the calf, but now also in the hamstring and the glute. And we can reach the arm out. Maybe sit down a little further because this is your counterbalance. Toe down, roll up. Shake it out and switch. So I'm not going to change my view, I've changed my legs. But now you can see the stretch from the other side of my body. So again, check your toes. Your feet are a little wider for stability. Keeping the back knee soft, pressing the heel. Looking forward, options. Arms can come out, they can stay on your thigh. Stretching the legs, we're focused on the calf. Hands back. Come back with the shoulders over the hips, up onto the ball of the back foot. Press your hip crease forward. Sink down, getting more intense through the front of the thigh. Over, shoulder pressing down, head leaning away, opening up, stretching through the neck, shoulders. Bring the head back, release the arms, step in halfway with the back leg and place your hands on the back thigh. Lift the toes of your front foot, you're pivoting on that heel. This front leg, although it looks straight, there's a slight bend in this knee, it's never locked. Feeling the stretch in the calf, the hamstring, and the glute. Arm out, and with that counterbalance, maybe you can sit down a bit more, and that stretch just got more intense. Toe down, roll up. Shake it out, last stretch for the quads. So leaning on something or working on balance. Standing leg, soft knee. Let's try to press the hips forward. Now let's squeeze the buns. And doing that helps you to stretch out those quads through the front of the thigh. Good, bring it down. When you're ready, second side. Keeping your eyes focused on something that is not moving can sometimes help with balance, and sometimes not, as I lose my balance as I'm staring at the floor. That's okay. Inhale, and shake it out, and up. Shake it out, come down a little bit more, and now come all the way up on your toes, and let it go. Good work, everyone. Remember, we're going to start the outdoor workout challenge on the 5th, I think it is. And we have July 1st coming up, so if you have the day off, enjoy that. and let's stay healthy and stay safe. Thanks, everyone.